It's story time, it's story time. Do you want to hear a story? It's story time, it's story time. Do you want to hear a story? Hello, hello everyone. I am Suesette and this is Suesette's story time for children and their parents and for anybody who would love to come and hear the story. I have a really nice story today, and it's called Amifika. And this little boy's name is, guess what? Amifika. So let's see what Amifika is all about today, okay? Amifika's mama had been laughing and singing all day. Sure, that's good. She is just so happy all day long. And when Cousin Katie came to visit after he had gone to bed, Amifika could hear them talk. Oh, Katie, got a better letter from Albert and he will be home tomorrow for good. That's good. Hallelujah! Cousin Katie sounded like she was laughing too. Thank God, Jamila, after this long time. Yes, his army days are done. Amifika could hear the music in his mama's voice. Yeah. So there is his mommy, and that's his Auntie Katie, and there's Amifika. But Jamila girl, Cousin Katie was rocking in the chair by the stove. Wherever will he fit in these two little rooms? You all don't have any space now. Don't worry, Katie. Amifika's mama sounded sure. We'll just get rid of something he won't miss. Lot of stuff around here he won't even remember. Amifika turned his head and closed his eyes tight and tried to remember his daddy, but he couldn't. Just something dark and warm and that kept moving in his head, in his mind. If I don't remember him, how he gonna remember me? He thought. I be what mama get rid of. Like she said, he can't miss what he don't remember. I be the thing they get rid of. After a while, he fell asleep, yes. So there's Amifika right there, and he's thinking about what his mommy and his auntie had said. And so he thinks that he's going to be the one that they get rid of instead of something else. You know, maybe they'll get rid of the couch or a chair or a table so he can have enough room for his daddy to come and visit him. Yes. Next day, Amifika decided to find a place to hide. If they get rid of me, they have to find me first. He whispered to himself. There wasn't many good hiding places in 2 rooms. He squeezed up under the oilcloth by the bottom of the sink, but it was wet under there, and he started to sneeze. Oh. So there was nowhere for him to hide. He wanted to hide because, what? Because he thought that his mommy and his auntie was going to get rid of him. But let's see. Oops. Okay, okay. He jumped in the clean clothes basket and piled towels and sheets on top of his head. But when his mama got ready to fold clothes, she shooed him away. "What's the matter with you, Amifika? You in my way now. Don't I know it?" Amifika whispered to himself. So there he is hiding in the clothes, and his mama said, "What are you doing hiding in those clothes?" Yeah, because she was getting ready to fold the clothes, and there's Amifika hiding in the clothes, in the clothes basket. Yes. He went into Mama's closet and hid among the dresses. Everything smelled sweet and warm and homey. And Amifika thought he could just stay there forever. "How come we got to change everything?" he mumbled. "Just because of some old body I don't even remember about. How he gonna remember me?" He mumbled louder. "If I can remember him, shoot. Anyway," he said right out loud, "shoot." That means he did not like that shoot. Okay. "Amifika boy, what's wrong with you?" His mama had heard him. Come out of there and stop that yelling. Go let Katie in." So there's Amifika. He is in the closet and he's hiding. He said, "How am I going to remember my daddy?" Yes, when he was a baby. I guess he couldn't remember him, or he didn't remember seeing him at all. Yeah. Amifika went and opened the door for Cousin Katie. Oh, I'm sorry, that was his cousin and not his auntie. It was his cousin, yeah. Cousin Katie was standing there. She was holding a broom and some big paper bags. "Well, get rid of something now," she said. "Uh-oh, so do you think they're going to get rid of Amifika?" We'll see. Amifika ran past her and out the door. "I can't remember," he shouted. "I just can't remember." Oh. So Amifika really thinks that they're getting ready to get rid of him. He might even think that they're going to put him in that bag. Yeah, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Let's see. Far down the yard between the tree and the fence, there was a space just big enough for Amifika. He sat down there on the grass and leaned against the tree and looked at the rooming house where he had lived all his life. "How could they get rid of me so easy?" he whispered. He felt his eyes getting wet and tired. "I'll just stay here and build me a tree house and take care of myself." Oh. He closed his eyes tight. Everything was dark and turning around and around him and rocking him. He just laid against the tree and let it rock. Oh, poor Amifika. So here is the house that he lives in. That looks like a big house to me. Look like everybody could live in that house. Yes. Let's see what's gonna happen. He's waking up now. Mama's voice sounded all happy and dancing. Amifika opened his eyes wide. He was in his own room again, and a man was holding him and kissing him and shaking his head halfway, laughing and crying. That man seems like he's really, really happy. Yeah. Wake up, boy. The man looked in Amifika's face. Do you remember me? So there is Amifika's mommy, and there is Amifika, and guess who that is? Amifika's daddy, and he was just so happy to see Amifika. He was just laughing, and he was happy. And all of a sudden, the dark, warm place came together in Amifika's mind, and he jumped in the man's arm and squeezed his arms all around the man's neck, just like his arms remembered something. That is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So who do you think he remembered? Yes, he remembered his daddy. Did you say daddy? Yes. He remembered his daddy. Yeah. Okay. You, my daddy, own daddy, my daddy? He hollered at the top of his voice and kept hollering as his daddy held him and danced all around the room. Wow, he was happy. It was his daddy. Yeah. So that's the end of Amifika. Yeah, that's the end. So this book was about Amifika, and it was about him trying to remember his father, because when his father went away to the army, Amifika was a really small baby, so he didn't remember. So when his daddy came back, well, before his daddy came back, he thought that Cousin Katie and his mommy was going to get rid of him for that man that he didn't know or he didn't remember. But once he remembered that warm place in his heart, he was so happy, and his daddy was so happy, and his mommy was so happy that they gave him hugs and kisses and danced all over the floor. So this is a beautiful book about Amifika. And parents, especially if you want to talk to your children about family, this is a great book to get to talk to them about family. Okay. So this is the end of this book, Amifika, and tomorrow I hope to bring you another story about anything else that you would like. Okay, so now it's time to say good goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Story time is over. Goodbye, goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope to see you what? Hope to see you what? Hope to see you tomorrow. And have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day today. Goodbye. Story time is over.